Um, no, I'm a clinical psychologist, so I've not invested before.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, do you know like what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's very, very, very difficult, you know? It's just not
Okay.
something that people can just do, you know? Go out of their trusted domain. It's not comfortable. You know, we're all in our own little bubbles, if you will, and we map out the world differently in different ways. But I am interested. Rena?
Okay.
Yes.
Um. Okay. Let me try to understand. All right. This is
Alright.
basically going to be your first investment. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not that simple, you know? I mean, yeah, I mean, I've not invested before, but I mean, it's like the Jungian idea of recession, you know? Things come back in different ways. It's not that simple.
Okay. You want to tell me what is not that simple?
I mean, it's very, very complicated.
Ah, you mean investing? Alright, now I
Just
understand you.
mapping out
Look,
the world in
very
general.
correct.
I mean, good
Yes,
luck with that, you know?
you're very correct.
Yes.
Investing is very, very, very
Very,
difficult.
very complicated.
Exactly. But look, you need to know that we have for you a financial expert, right?
Hmm.
Yes, it's going to be giving you a call just once, right? His job is to educate you, guide you, tell you when to buy, and then also tell you when to sell, right?
I see.
Now,
So
you say what?
you're like that guiding figure in literature that returns from time to time
Okay,
again
got it.
to guide the hero and show the hero where he needs to go. Correct? That's
Really?
you. That's you going on my path, guiding me where to go. I
Look,
understand.
yes, the financial expert is going to be guiding you where to
Yeah.
go, right? He's going to be giving you a call just at least once in a week, right? Which lasts about 15 to 20 minutes, right? Then he's going to be telling you when to buy, when to sell. Do you understand?
I see. Once in a week.
Yes, just once in a week.
It's very symbolic.
Once more?
It's very symbolic. Once in a week. That returns in ancient myths a lot, where the hero has 1 week to complete a quest. I
No,
like where this is going.
no. Let me try to explain to you. When he gives you a call once in a week, it is for him to have a section with you. Alright? Now, remember you're about to make an investment and then for every investment you're expected to make profit. Right? Now this is where he comes in. The financial expert is gonna be giving you a call once in a week, just like I said.
Yeah,
He's gonna be guiding you, educating you on what and when to buy and then on what and when to sell. Do you
exactly.
understand?
So what if I
Exactly.
have
By
some
the
kind
way,
of unconscious impulse to make an investment? You know,
what if he
something.
has
I
some
shouldn't
kind of
listen to the
urge?
id. I shouldn't listen to the id. I should listen to my financial advisor guiding me where to go. The financial advisor is older than me and wiser than me, has more experience, and
No,
he bloody well knows where to go in the world of
that
investment.
is not. Look at it. That's not what I'm saying. All right. You need.
I think it
You
is
do
what
not
you're
have
saying.
experience. Yes.
People don't always
Exactly.
know what they're saying. It's very, very, very difficult.
Look, I agree with you. All right. Yes, it's very very difficult. And now this is why you need an expert. I mean, you don't have
Exactly.
experience. You don't know what to do. You don't like understand the market. Right.
No.
This is why you're going to be provided with a personal financial expert. Now, it's going to be working with
They
from
kicked me
many
out.
other places.
Yeah, the woke people were against my ideas.
I see.
It
So
was
right now
pretty,
you're unemployed.
the political correct leftists, you know. They didn't want me there anymore and they bent. The university bent over and I had to go.
I see. That's quite pathetic. So basically, right now you do not have a job, yeah?
No, well, my book's doing pretty bloody well. 12 Rules for Life. And the sequel.
Tell me, you've got a family, or you provide for yourself alone.
I have a family, yeah, my daughter. My daughter was very
I
ill
see.
for a long time, but she overcame it with eating only meat, just meat. all meat since she was cured. Just like that.
I see. Tell me, right now that you were kicked out of your job, how do you provide for yourself? How do you pay your bills? How do you cover your rent?
Well, I
All that?
told
How do
you.
you do that?
I told you my book, 12 Rules for Life. That's my main income. At the moment. I mean, try writing a book and actually being able to provide for yourself. It's good luck with that. It's very, very, very difficult.
I know. I really know. Trust me, I do.
Very.
Okay, look, I wanted to tell you. I want you to tell me your income. Is it on a fortnight or is it monthly? What's your income like?
I mean, gosh, you're acting like this is a straightforward issue. I mean, you need to read Nietzsche. I think you haven't read enough Nietzsche to even start asking those questions, you know. And I mean, this is something I thought about for like 30 years almost before, you know, I was able to figure it out.
Okay.
And Nietzsche was already right there. He saw it.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
I mean, Jung might have been the only person in history that comes on par with Nietzsche's intelligence. The only one, in my estimation.
Okay, I want to be sure, right?
All right, okay.
When I asked you that, how do you cover the level of your expenses? I was asking you that, how do you get your income? You just told me you got kicked out of your job, yeah? How do you get your income?
I told you my book, 12 Rules for Life. I mean, gosh, you need to bloody listen, you know. You have to listen.
I'm listening to you, but of course, I'm 100% with you. Okay, now
Well, I mean, you
right?
say that, but people often don't listen. It's a very, very big problem these days.
But I do. I was listening to you all along. I can tell you everything you just told me.
Well, what's the name of my book? What's the title of my book? Hello? See, you don't know. You weren't listening. But I mean, that's okay, you know.
Look, honey, I'm here to talk business with you, right? I'm not here for games with you. You need to grab yourself together and then you listen to me.
Exactly. That's one of the things in my book. What the first chapter starts out. Get yourself together. Exactly.
Play with me right now.
I think we're going to reach some common ground here finally.
Are you playing with me right now?
We need to get ourselves together.
Exactly, and that's what you need.
Chapter 1.
Because I'm here to talk to you about an investment, about a business, not like to have this shitty, I don't know, like this shit shot.
What?
I'm asking you,
No, my book's
right?
doing very well.
Look on it.
How many books have you sold? None. They're in some boiler room, like for $20 a month, working for some scam artists. I mean, good luck with that. Calling me honey.
Listening to me at all along? I'm saying,
I mean, is that how you provide?
no, I was asking you, right?
How do you provide? What's your income? Not much. I mean, it's the bosses that run away with all the money, not you. That's for sure.
Yes, hello?
Hello? Finally, I get to talk to a male. Thank you.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Very well. I mean, this bloody woman's been giving me a hard time. But it's good to hear a male voice. Now we can finally talk business. Some reasonable male. Yeah. You shouldn't hire these women, you know. You should pay them less.
It's alright.
All right.
So tell me, let's go to business, okay?
Let's talk business, sir.
Yeah, what don't you understand by this investment?
I mean, we're going to go on Lionetics, and I'm going to make a deposit.
Okay, so
And I have to wait for the financial advisor, but by the time the financial advisor called, the money is yours. And now I never hear from you again.
No, it's not gonna happen that way. It's not gonna happen that way.
Let's
okay?
do it.
First of all, I want you to understand exactly how this works. Okay, I want you to understand exactly how.
Well, the woman wasn't doing very well explaining it, that's for sure.
But do you understand everything my colleague explained? Do you understand what she said?
Well, I think a man should explain it to me.
Okay, let me explain it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to provide you with the necessary tools and necessary professionals for you to be successful at the end of the day. You understand? For you to make profit. So
Yeah, but I hope these professionals are men. I mean, most investors are men.
yes, of
They
course,
have to be
we have
men.
male, we have male, we have
90%
female.
of investors are men. But
Yes,
also the
we have male
suicides, most suicidals are men as well. Did you know that?
Yes. I know.
That's
Okay, so
because
like
we
I was
carry
saying,
the burden of
you understand?
society. We actually make things happen.
Listen. Calm down.
Uh,
So like I was saying, you invest your money, I will start trading for you. So tell me, how much would you like to invest? You want to go to the minimum?
20,000 at least.
Okay, thousand euros.
Canadian dollars.
Why Canadian dollars? Are you in Canada?
Yes, I'm in Toronto.
Okay. I see. Tell me, do you know what
It's Jordan B. Peterson. My name's
yeah,
Jordan.
listen. Do you know a
No, my
donkey?
name is Jordan.
Okay,
Jordan
Jordan, do
B.
you know a
Peterson.
donkey?
Thank you.
Listen, do you know a donkey?
Donkey?
You know a donkey? Yeah, do you know a donkey? The animal donkey.
Yeah, it's the best friend of Shrek.
Okay.
Shrek lives
So,
in a swamp. He
you know,
thinks he's got it all. He thinks he's the master of his domain, but his only friend is a donkey. Well, good luck with that. Yeah.
You know a donkey has a very long. You know that?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to go suck that.
Well, I mean,
Moo.